and remittance pickup transactions na may remittance amount lamang na 999 Canadian dollars and below. Ang promong ito ay pasok sa lahat ng iRemit branches at mga participating agents na magtatagal hanggang January 17, 2018.
Wow! What's the purpose of your visit? Do you intend to stay long?
Questions. A lot of questions.
So, what's your concern? Do you have issues on student visa or super visa?
I want to know about family sponsorship.
Business immigration?
How about caregiver program?
Self-employed class?
Tell me more on PR and citizenship applications.
Skilled and temporary workers?
Please enlighten me on express entry. NQCIS has the answers. Northern Quest, Canadian Immigration Services.
Visit their website today, northernquest.ca, or better call them now at 647-302-3508.
NQCIS, your reliable partner to your bright future in Canada. Are you selling your home or buying one? Gee, you need help. Fast. Call 416-684-6442. Talk about mortgages, real estate, and everything along that line? Gee, you gotta have assistance. Call direct. 416-684-6442. Still bothered by a lot of questions? You need G. Call her now. 416-684-6442. And look for GIZELE, your reliable realtor. Her name is synonymous to acquiring your dream home fast. Selling? It's still her. GIZELE. GIZELE MIRASOL of Remax Realty, Kingston Road, Ontario. Send your inquiries to GIZELEMIRASOL@gmail.com. That's GIZELEMIRASOL@gmail.com.
Kick off my shoes, turn Pinoy radio on. Few moments later and my favorite song comes on. I'm feeling happy, dance to the beat. Filipino music makes me feel free. The music touches my soul, makes me feel high. I'm loving life, proud to be Pinay. There's no other place that makes me feel home than tuning into PinoyRadio.com. This is the music of my life, fills me with love and so much pride. PinoyRadio.com. Just log in, it's always on. PinoyRadio.com. Just log on, it's always on. PinoyRadio.com.
We would like to express that the opinions, views, comments, and suggestions of the host in this program are purely their own and do not reflect those of Pinoy Radio.
Happy New Year! Kayo po ay nakikinig sa PinoyRadio.com. I love Filipino music!
Making radio entertainment just as cool today as it was before. You are listening to Pinoy Radio. I love Filipino music. PinoyRadio.com, a division of Media Concept Broadcasting Network. Thinking of selling your house or buying one in Canada? Our program will assist you in realizing your dream home in 60 minutes. Property Talk. Property Talk with GIZELE MIRASOL, with the help of satisfied clients, live personal testimonies, and how it changed their lives. That and more in Property Talk. Sundays at 12 noon Eastern Time on Pinoy Radio. PinoyRadio.com. Hosted by GIZELE MIRASOL, together with her remarkable guests who knows exactly how it's done. Property Talk. Your dream home awaits.
And good afternoon. And welcome to Property Talks with GIZELE MIRASOL. Hello po mga kapamilya, kaibigan, kung saan man kayo nandoon. Nandito po tayo sa Toronto, Canada live right now. And it's our first episode of Property Talks with GIZELE MIRASOL. So maraming salamat po for listening and for staying tuned po dahil today napaka-importante ng ating topic. Today we will be talking about the new mortgage rules that's affecting Toronto and surrounding areas. And ito po ang dahilan kung bakit po tayo nandito today. So, but before we get the day started, unang-una, let's say a quick Happy New Year to our technician, DJ Ryan Pepper. How are you?
Happy New Year to you, Giselle.
Kumusta na?
Okay naman. Not feeling good for the past maybe almost a week.
Talaga?
But it's okay. But sa'yo, congratulations for being one of the Hall of Famer of Remax.
Oy, maraming salamat.
Wow.
Thank you very much. So, napakaganda ng simula ng taon na as a blessing na, I thank all my clients and syempre sa lahat din na, who's supporting my business and ayun po, at nakakuha po tayo ng milestone na Hall of Fame na po sa Remax po yan. So, sa real estate po yan. Maraming salamat. And because I'm saying hi to you, today meron tayong special guest.
Yes.
So, ang gagawin ko muna, I'll quickly say hi to her. I'll introduce her later on and then I'll explain to everybody kung ano ba ang topic na natin ngayong araw. Alright? Okay. So here, to my lovely right. Hello, Chato Tunggol. How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
It's nice to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
Oh, that's great. Well, thank you for being here. Ready ka na bang kumanta?
Yeah. I'm ready na kayong makinig. I'm so ready to sing. Pero hindi ako marunong kumanta.
Naka-ready na effects.
Naka-ready na. Hindi po to singing contest. But si Chato po actually, she is a mortgage specialist and she will assist us today and providing us more information regarding all of the mortgage rules that's been happening, right? Because ang dami pong changes ngayon sa real estate. And syempre, kinakailangan natin ng expert to guide us kung ano ba ito and how does this affect you, okay? In case you are interested in investing a home or even selling your own home, okay?
Yeah.
So ngayon, just bago tayo magsimula, let me just explain to you kung ano ba ang ating pag-uusapan for today, okay? So unang-una, we will talk about, we'll have a quick summary on how the Toronto market was doing in 2017, okay? Kasi 2018 na po tayo ngayon. And at the same time, as I mentioned po, Chato will pretty much explain to us kung ano po yung effective ng January 1st, which is the new stress test as well that took effect for all of our listeners out there. Ano ba yung stress test na yon? So that's one topic that we will talk about. Another one is there's been mortgage rate increases, and at the same time we'll also give you more information about all of the other changes as well. So I will let Chato explain that further, okay? And at the same time, syempre at the end of the show, nagbalik ang napaka-famous po nating celebrity homes. So stay tuned para malaman natin kung ano ba talaga sino ba ang ating celebrity for today. Okay? But in the meantime, it is very exciting. May guess ka ba kung sino?
Wala eh.
Wala ba? So
Wala
dami
akong nakita sa labas.
Wala ba sa labas? Huwag kang mag-alala. And si Ryan Pepper celebrity yan. So,
I know.
pero yung bahay niya, hindi natin i-feature today. Okay? Sa ibang special episode yun. Okay? But in the meantime, just for everybody, before the end of last year, right? We actually ended the show just before Christmas. And at the same time, yung New Year po. So, sa mga nakikinig, actually, dito po sa aming MCBN Broadcasting Center, we had our family here. We have our PinoyRadio.com, Crosswave, and also, MCBN TV family. At dito po kami nag-New Year. So dito pa kami nag-celebrate ng New Year's Eve. Right, Ryan? Sayang na-miss ka namin nun. May sakit ka kasi.
Nag-monitor lang ako.
Nag-monitor ka. Pero you were here in spirit. Alam ko naman na pinapanood mo kami live. nung New Year's. Naka-live din kami nung New Year's Eve. So we actually had an amazing time and hanggang alas 6 ata kami ng umaga nandito eh. So, yeah, what a way to spend the New Year. So, other than that, let's keep the ball rolling. So, una, hello again, Chato.
Hi.
How are you?
Hindi pa ako tumatakbo palabas.
Hindi pa ba? Hindi ka, nakalock yung door eh. Paano ka tatakbo? Hindi, no. But don't worry because you know what? Actually, si Chato po, I know she's just a little shy right now. But, you know what though?
This is the first time.
This is the first time that you're on radio.
Yes.
So, you're doing well so far. Meron pang second and third time yun.
Okay.
Huwag kang mag-alala. Okay? But it is your first time on the radio. But I think ang pinaka-importante is the reason why I have you here is because, syempre, yung knowledge at saka yung information. I mean, this is a public service na pinapakita natin to, pinapakinggan to ng ating mga kapamilya everywhere, right? So, mga kababayan everywhere. So, kinakailangan po natin silang bigyan ng information kung bakit napaka-importante itong mga mortgage rules. But first, let's introduce Chato. So Chato, maybe if you can give us a quick background kung which mortgage company you're with, and
I work with a mortgage center since 2016. So I've been with them for 2 years now, and so far so good. I love my team there.
That's
they're
good.
like family. And they're very helpful as well. So if ever I can't answer all your questions, I have a whole team to help me out. So.
That's right. So I mean, the good thing about that is, we actually don't claim that we have all of the answers, right? I mean, if there are, every scenario is different.
Yes.
So if you do have a question, and we might not be able to answer it in the meantime, depending on your situation, definitely we will make sure, and Chato will make sure that she'll definitely provide you with the right answer.
Yes.
Tama, Chato?
Yes.
Ayan. So maybe to get us started, maybe you can tell us a little bit, ano ba yung change nung January 1st when it comes to the stress test?
So the big change actually that happened last January, that took effect in January 1st, 2018 was basically OSFI, the regulator for financial services, they said that all uninsured mortgages, those that put the down payment, 20% down payment and above, are required to undergo a stress test as well. So now it's either 4.99% or whatever their negotiated rate plus 2%.
So ganito po sa mga ating mga listeners. So just to explain to everybody, ito pong stress test na to, this is actually not the first time that this took in effect. So basically po, last year po ng mga around October of 2016 actually, October 2016, nagkaroon po ng stress test. So ibig sabihin po niyan, kung ikaw ay merong down payment ng 20% or less last October of 2016, automatically you will be pre-qualified based on a stress test. Okay.
Yes, so, and based on that benchmark.
Yun yung benchmark. So so halimbawa at that time, kung ang rate noon is 2.69% on a 5-year fixed term, ang nangyayari is they were being pre-qualified based on 4.84% approximately.
Yes,
tama?
that's the first. Yeah,
that's the first time. And I know it has changed.
And now it's 4.99.
4.99
currently.
na.
Yeah.
So ibig sabihin po niyan is what they're trying to do is, all the lenders or the government, I guess, is what trying to do is they're pre-qualifying you based on 4.99%. However, if you are approved, kung ano man yung approval mo, your rate will still be based on that market rate, right? So kung at that time the rate was still 2.64%, then you still get the 2.64. Ang gusto nilang mangyari is the fact that ayaw nila na kung sakali mang magkaroon ng changes sa interest rate, kung tumaas man, they are checking your affordability.
Yes, they just want to ensure that you will be able to take the pressure if ever the interest rates rise in the future. So ayaw nilang mag-default kayo or will end in a foreclosure in the long run if you can't afford that mortgage. If interest rates
rise, hike, right? Or go up. So yun po yun. So ngayon, now fast forward now to January 1st of 2018. Okay? So ngayon, itong stress test na to is based on anybody who has a down payment of
more than 20%.
Ayun, kasi dati
20% and
more,
above,
right? Kasi dati hindi naman sila affected.
No.
So ngayon lang siya naapektuhan.
Yes. So yung mga magda-down ng 20%, affected sila, plus they are charged higher interest rates as well. So
yun, pag 20%. So pag-uusapan natin yan kung meron kang 20% down payment, I mean automatically you're thinking, teka sandali, mas mataas ang aking down payment. Bakit mas mataas ang interest rate ko compared to somebody who has a 5% down? So we will talk about that, but first let's concentrate first on the stress test. Okay. And so yun na nga po. So now fast forward. Okay. So now they're saying na once you have 20% more down payment, may stress test na.
Which will be will be using 4.99. You should qualify for that. Or if your market rate was 3.29, we'll add 2% on top of that. So you'll be pre-qualified on a 5.29.
Ganun nakataas, right? So based on yung interest nga na yon, right? Okay. So yun po ating mga kaibigan ang kinakailangan na, okay, qualified ba ako on a 5.29% halimbawa. But in the meantime, since we're talking about the rate, nagkaroon po ng mga changes. Ito lang a couple of days ago.
On Friday.
Nung Friday, nagsimula na ang Royal Bank of Canada has decided to increase their mortgage rate, okay, on a 5-year term. And ano na yung rate ngayon?
5.14.
5.14 ng Royal Bank.
Yes, that's their posted rate.
So wow, Thursday mga 3.29% pa approximately yung 5-year term, average wise. Tapos naging all of a sudden it jumped almost 2%, right? Tapos Chato, maybe you can explain, sino naman ang sumunod sa kanila?
So, sumunod ang TD and then CIBC. CIBC still has a lower, like 4.99, but still significantly higher than the average rate.
Yes. So, ngayon po, I know it sounds so scary na all of a sudden, why? Wow. Biglang tumaas. Can I afford to buy a home? Now, I just wanted to give everybody a brief background. Ito pong Canada has experienced a low interest rate within the last literally 8 years approximately. So when I first bought a home, it was actually around 5.56% on a 5-year term, and that was already actually it was high at that, and it was still reasonable. Although if you look at the history of Canada back in the 80s, but they were at 27,
23,
21, right?
Yes.
And then I think they went down to 13%. So to actually get 5.56% is high. Kaya lang na-spoil po tayo mga Canadians.
But people still can buy a house.
That's right.
Yeah, they can still buy a house. Ang ano lang is maybe the purchasing power gets lower, but yung prices din naman ng houses will be stabilized in this, new changes. So, hindi rin mamahal yung mga bahay.
That's right. So, kung ang ano lang yan is, syempre, kung dati-dati approval mo is 600,000, so bababa ngayon yan. Because yun na nga, mas mataas na ang interest rate. Okay?
Mas mataas na yung benchmark rate
yung
that
benchmark
you are
rate.
approved.
Yun. Yeah. So, ano ba yung ginagawang benchmark ng Canada, kung paano ba to nalalaman kung magkaanong interest rate?
Actually, yung benchmark rate, they based it on the average of all the big banks na posted rates. So, for example, yung CIBC nga, TD, and National Bank, Scotiabank, and
Royal
RBC.
Bank, yeah.
Now, the three of them decided to increase the rates to 5.14. So, if the others will increase the rates too, then the Bank of Canada will base the benchmark rates on the average of those 5 banks' posted rates. So, kung tumaas na yung 5.14 and everybody else follow suit, so ang benchmark rate ngayon is tataas then to 5.14 or whatever the average is. So, you add all their posted rates, divide by 5. So,
ayun. So, may calculation talaga.
Well,
almost. Approximate. Siyempre, that's how it is,
average,
right?
yeah.
That is, so it's always good to know kung paano ba talaga yung calculation. Nainitan ka ata, Chato. But wag ka ma-nervous, Naririnig nilang pumapay-pay ka.
Sorry.
It's okay. Medyo, pasensya na po kayo. Mahihain po yan ng kote si Chato. But don't be alarmed. Kahit na mahihain yan, although when she speaks to, clients one-on-one, she will definitely provide you with the information. So, this is her first time, on radio and public. Kasi sabi niya, naku, nasa Facebook Live. And
mainit lang talagang suit.
Mainit. Dapat pala sinabi ko mag-swimsuit ka today.
Bakit ba hindi mo sinabi?
Ba't hindi ko sinabi? Nako po. Para naman po, sa ating mga listeners all over the world, actually, we have listeners,
We do?
Yes,
Wow.
in Dubai and Middle East, Philippines. Hello po sa inyo.
Invest in Canada.
You know what though, Canada is one of the places to invest, okay?
Yes.
And syempre, so since we're doing that, unang-una, hello Ryan, hello Nina, thank you for listening. So kung may mga tanong po kayo, oh hi Paulicia, good morning, how are you? Sometimes po, minsan sa Facebook Live, if I miss your name, it's not because it's intentional. Minsan po, I don't see it till after the live program. So for some reason, merong konting glitch na hindi ko po nakita lahat ng pangalan. But if you have any questions, definitely post it there on Facebook Live, okay? Or you can go to my page, which is Gisele Mirasol Remax Realtor po sa Messenger, and we'll be able to answer all of your questions, okay? Now, just to So what we're going to do actually is we're going to take a very quick break, and when we come back, we will definitely talk about how the market was in 2017 dito po sa Toronto, and at the same time we'll talk to Charo again and find out more information regarding mortgages in general. Okay, when we come back, Property Talks with Gisele Mirasol.
Property Talk. We'll be right back after some words from our friends. Are you selling your home or buying one? Gee, you need help. Fast. Call 416-684-6442. Talk about mortgages, real estate, and everything along that line? Gee, you gotta have assistance. Call direct. 416-684-6442. Still bothered by a lot of questions? You need G. Call her now. 416-684-6442. And look for G. Sell. Your reliable realtor. Her name is synonymous to acquiring your dream home fast. Selling? It's still her. G. Sell. Gisele Mirasol of Remax Realty, Kingston Road, Ontario. Send your inquiries to GizelleMirasol@gmail.com. That's GIZELEMIRASOL@gmail.com.
What's the purpose of your visit? Do you intend to stay long?
Questions. A lot of questions.
So, what's your concern? Do you have issues on student visa or super visa?
I want to know about family sponsorship.
Business immigration?
How about caregiver program?
Self-employed class?
Tell me more on PR and citizenship applications.
Skilled and temporary workers?
Please enlighten me on express entry. NQCIS has the answers. Northern Quest, Canadian Immigration Services.
Visit their website today, northernquest.ca, or better call them now at 647-302-3508.
NQCIS, your reliable partner to your bright future in Canada.
Welcome to comfort. Welcome to New Plaza Motel. Conveniently situated just outside the hustle and bustle of downtown Toronto, you can truly enjoy your stay with our capable staff at your service round the clock. Check-ins at 3 p.m. and checkouts at 11 a.m. For additional details and other concerns, visit our website at www.newplazamotel.ca. New Plaza Motel, 4584 Kingston Road, Toronto.
Time for more informative discussions with our amazing speakers on Property Talk.
And welcome back to Property Talks with Gisele Mirasol. Nandito po tayo sa Toronto, Canada. To mga titos and titas and everybody listening around the world, maraming salamat po. Ito po ang ating show just to give you more information with regards to ano ba mga changes sa ating real estate market at bakit po ba ang mga tao nag-i-invest po dito sa Canada. Actually, karamihan po na bumibili dito aside from, you know, the locals, we do have investors all over the world actually. Marami ring galing ng China, di ba? Ano pa ba mga countries from Middle East, UAE actually.
Yeah.
We have Filipinos around the world actually investing as well, right? So, marami, actually yesterday I met a potential client from Netherlands. Now, yeah, so you know, who's actually going to invest in Toronto as well. So definitely, Toronto market is very, very hot. You know, kahit na sa atin tingin natin you know, it's a good thing because Canada is one of the countries that is very attractive when it comes to the thing ng livability, I guess, kung magstay ka dito, right?
And because of the language too, right?
The language, that affordability, it's still cheaper than buying in Hong Kong, for example.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, per square footage. So,
yes.
Kaya marami pa rin nag-i-invest po dito sa Canada. Okay? But, so Chato and Ryan, so what I'm going to do is I just wanted to give everybody a quick summary how the housing market was in 2017. Okay? So just to give everyone a quick update, from January to April, the first quarter of the year, ang nangyari po kasi, talaga pong napakataas ng market. So it was actually bidding. Okay? So nasobrahan naman. And that was more because of supply and demand issue. So marami po ang bumibili ng bahay, kokonti ang nagtitinda. So konti ang mga for sale na homes. So because of that, pinag-aagawan yung mga bahay. And to be honest with you, and based on my own experience, there's about 29 people that I had to compete with for one home. Okay, sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's 15, sometimes it's 3 people, but definitely there's strategies in place. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you don't, and I'll be the first one to tell the client if it's too much. Okay, so I will provide my professional advice when it comes to that. But yung katulad po ng 29 na competitors, 29 kami. Luckily, we won. So, you know, we got the house. So my client is actually very happy. But in the meantime, so yun ang nangyari. Masyadong tumaas yung market. And then nung around April, the government actually decided to provide this Ontario Fair Housing Plan. Okay, and of April of 2017, which pretty much states that foreign buyers will be nagkaroon ng tax sa foreign buyers, right, Chato?
Yeah.
So do you want to explain the tax quickly?
No, you do it.
It's okay. Since we're doing the summary, so nagkaroon po ng tax, but the issue with that is nagkaroon nga po sila ng tax pag bibili po dito. Ang nangyari po niyan, nagkaroon naman po ng mga phobia yung mga tao. Kasi akala nila psychologically na ang apektado is everybody. But in reality, it's really just the foreign buyers. And the percentage of foreign buyers is just 5%. So the fact that 95% of the population reacted to it, nagkaroon actually siya ng effect. So what happened? So from the second quarter till up to December, up to now, basically tumaas yung market and it actually went down. So ngayon po we're in the correctional phase, right? So overall, ang nangyari po is homes worth over $1 million in the Greater Toronto area, it actually fell 33% from July to December of 2017. Okay. However, ang Toronto condo prices naman, these are resale condos and not new homes. It actually rose 19.6%. So ang laki ng tinaas. Bakit po ba? It's actually based on affordability. So people who have a budget of 500,000 to $1 million, and some of them are not able to find a home that they want. Ang budget mo 500,000 in Toronto, really, it's really a condo. It's what you're gonna get, or maybe like a 2-bedroom townhouse with a maintenance fee, right? So kahit na Toronto and surrounding areas. So I'm talking about, outside of Toronto, like Mississauga, Brampton, even you go to Pickering, Ajax, like Newmarket, everywhere. So lahat po yan apektado. Okay? So yun po yung nangyari. But other than that, kahit na po yung home sales in general actually fell 18.7% in general. Okay, not just for $1 million homes or more. Yung 33% decline was based on $1 million homes or more. So areas like Richmond Hill and Markham area, na was actually very, very hot. Definitely the prices went down. So now overall, 18.7% homes as well fell in the GTA area. But guess what? So because of all of this, the new foreign buyers, foreign buyers na implication na ginawa ng government. So nangyari ngayon yung ibang mga investors, you want to take a guess which Canadian city has the most home sale increase last year? May guess ba kayo? Anong Canadian city? Palagay nyo ang kumita? Montreal? Ikaw naman, Ryan. Toronto? Yeah? Well, ang sagot ay you're actually right. It's Montreal. Yay!
May price ba to?
Ha?
May price
ba? Ang presyo mo ay pamaypay. Hindi ka nainitan ka eh. Hindi. So you're right. Montreal had the most home sales of 8% last year. And actually, Montreal doesn't have the foreign buyers tax. Okay? Although ang Montreal, their housing market is a little different. I mean, kahit na mag-increase yung kanilang, it's actually, you have to invest there really, really long-term, like 10 years or longer or anything sa Montreal, whereas in Toronto, yung turnaround ng iyong profit is mas mabilis, mas madali. Okay? So yun ang nangyari po last year. So that's our quick update for the summary of last year, kung ano po nangyayari. By the way, the average selling price for 2017 as a whole, including the increase and decrease, was $822,681 Canadian. Okay? That's actually up 12.7% compared to 2016. So even if you look at it, na kahit na yung technically hindi naman bumaba yung prices ng bahay ngayon, overall, it's still better than 2016. So basically, in December, the MLS Home Price Index composite benchmark was up by 7.2% year over year, and the overall average selling price was up by 0.7% year over year. So in reality, dahil masyado pong mataas nung first quarter, kahit bumaba po siya, overall, tumaas pa rin po yung value ng bahay. Okay.
So it's really a wise investment.
That's right.
To
So
buy a house.
real estate is still the best investment when it comes to, if you have to compare it with anything else. Kasi kahit na, let's say 5 years, kumita ka ng 10,000 a year sa bahay mo. In 5 years, that's 50,000. Or let's be ano tayo ha? Conservative. Kahit na $5,000 a year. So in 5 years time, you kumita ka ng 25,000. Si anong investment ang magbibigay sa'yo ng $25,000 in 5 years? Nothing really. Nothing naman for sure. And it's a long-term investment, and eventually yung maraming mga tao like last year who actually made money, even doubled their homes, right? Like, I mean, they had, $350,000 or $400,000 homes, they were selling it for $800,000, like, so they were definitely making a profit, and that actually allowed them to purchase a bigger home as well. So yun po ang maganda po sa ating real estate. Okay. In the meantime, let's quickly talk about let's go back to Chato.
I'm still here.
You're still here. So Chato, maybe if you can quickly let everybody know. So anybody who's interested in purchasing a home, ano ba yung mga tinitingnan mo to qualify them?
So there are 5, but basically it's really the 3 most important factors that we look into is the capital. Syempre capital, kailangan may pang down ka.
Okay.
Which is minimum 5% down.
Okay.
And then second is your credit history. You should have a good credit history. Usually, yung ibang lenders, they accept like 650.
Yung score.
The minimum beacon score is 650. And if you have better than that, then you'll get better rates, obviously.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, napaka-importante po ng credit dito sa Canada, right? So, basically, like people don't, the banks don't know you by name.
No. That's the only proof na makikita nila that, like your financial character, that's the only way they can see it.
They can assess you, right?
They can assess it is by your credit score. So they can see that even if you're borrowing this much, you're paying it on time, you're paying
that's
it,
right.
So that's how they see that you're not a risk for them.
That's
if
right.
they lend you the money.
And that's the same thing. The credit's important whether you're buying a home, you're applying for a cell phone, or you're buying a car, right?
Yes.
They wanted to see that before we even lend you money, can you actually pay? And also pay on time,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
that's the most important thing. So the higher your score for your credit,
yes,
then the better it is for you for a
it's
chance.
easier for us to negotiate your application because of course you have a good credit. We can push the lenders to give you a better rate because
magandang credit mo.
Yeah. Mo. And
so if you have a score of 700 and up, 800 and up, mga 800 plus, yun magaganda.
Mabilis yun.
Mabilis yun. Talagang approve. Si Chato hindi natitingin. Approve.
I know. Hindi
right
na
away.
ako mapapawisan.
That's right. So that's the first step up. So that's your
and of course income.
So
those are the 3. You have to have a down payment, you have to have a good credit score, and you have to have income. At least you have a job for at least 3 months.
Minimum 3 months.
Yeah.
Okay. And then and it has to be permanent, right?
Yes.
So hindi siya casual or anything else.
Pag part-time, you have to have it for at least 2 years.
I see.
Minimum.
Yeah. But there are other options as well. So as long as
yes.
you also have a pretty, really good, let's say if your credit, even though bago ka sa trabaho, let's say if your credit is really, really, really good, and then you have a really, really high down payment, kahit na bago ka sa trabaho mo.
Yes.
So
and of course, it's not to say na yung mga tao na mababa ang credit score hindi na makakabili ng bahay.
Yes.
There are other, lenders options that is available for them as well. Yun nga lang mas mataas ang interest rate or mas mataas ang down payment. So everybody can still buy. It's just a matter of, finding the right
the right lender and the right fit. So with that being said, Chato, maybe we can explain exactly what your role is, because a lot of Canadians, what they normally do, and the clients that I meet, they like going to banks. So here in Canada, we have TD Bank, Royal Bank, right? So, and then ang trabaho ni Chato naman, she does not work directly with a specific bank or lender, right? So maybe you can explain to us.
So what we do, mortgage agents, what we do is that we have access to all of the lenders across Canada. So
so marami yan.
So marami yan. Even the big banks, we have access to their, to their products and whatever they offer. So in essence, we're like a one-stop shop. Like pag pumunta kayo sa mortgage agent, they pull your credit score, and then we can submit that to different lenders.
I see.
So that we can find the best fit for you for the clients. But if you go directly to the banks, let's say to CIBC, they'll pull your credit, and then you go to TD, they'll pull your credit. That will affect your credit score because
bababa ng konti.
Bababa ng konti kasi every time they pull your credit, bababa ng konti. And the best, I think kasi me as well personally, I dealt with a mortgage agent. I think the best thing that with dealing a mortgage agent is the service. And sometimes you become friends with them, and sometimes because of that they follow up with you if there are changes and stuff. So it's more personalized.
So mas personalized. Kasi when you go to the bank, actually, like for
You're
us,
just a number.
Well, it's so I mean, wherever you're more comfortable, whether you go to the bank or you go with a mortgage agent. But ang role ni Chato is the good thing about this is, like she said, it's a one-stop shop. You only do one credit check, right? When you go with her, and she can find what is best fit for you. So maybe this one lender, nako, hindi ka papasa dyan, right? And another lender, you probably have a better shot of getting something, right? So you try to provide the best fit. Tama ba?
And sometimes kasi yung hindi alam ng mga tao na there are a lot of other banks na hindi kasing laki ng RBC or Scotia or TD, but there are a lot of other banks that can still provide the best rate, the best service, and
And I think from my experience, a lot of the clients are actually scared because they've never heard of some of the lenders before, right? So they're like, actually Tangerine, Dominion Lending, we have
RMG, there's a lot.
There's
MCAP,
so much.
Lendwise, but they shouldn't be scared because all of these lenders, they get the same rates, or they invest in the same bonds that the big banks invest in,
same bonds,
to fund their mortgages, right? And if ever man nga na mangyari na go down yung isang bank na yon, the big banks will get those assets, those mortgages from them, and so yung mortgage mo won't be affected. So,
and mas regulated po dito sa Canada.
Yes,
hindi lang siya basta-basta na. That's why a lot of people are scared to go to other lenders. Me personally, I am not with the bank, right?
Me too.
I also have the other lenders as well. It's just really a matter of shopping around and who's providing you with the best service. So yun po yun. So that's great. Now thanks, Chato. And quickly, we just want to say hi, Katya. Hello, how are you? And of course, Kuya Vaughn, how are you? Rodel Cruz, thank you for listening as well, right? So that is amazing when it comes to having a mortgage broker as an option. Parang car, I always tell people, parang car insurance broker, right? So, if you have a car and you want the best rate for your car, rather than going to one lender, insurer, you pretty much go to an insurance broker and they'll find the right rate for you. And it's this exact same thing with a mortgage broker. Okay? Chato, for example, will find the best lender that fits your needs. Ayan.
Question dito sa Facebook.
May question ba? Sorry, hindi ko nakita yung question. Ano yung question, DJ Ryan?
Question from Imelda Ziman. Sabi niya, pag single ba ang bibili ng bahay, allowed ho ba siyang bumili ng bahay?
Pag single ang bumili ng bahay, allowed ba siya bumili ng bahay? Absolutely.
Yes.
So it's a matter of, it doesn't matter kung mag-isa ka or dalawa kayo or tatlo. It doesn't matter. So really, it like what Chato said, Imelda, it's all based on your income and also your credit and your down payment. So if everything fits and it works, absolutely. I'll give you an example. I bought a house. Ako po, I bought a house by myself. So it is possible as well, right? And I have a lot of clients. A lot of my clients, actually, some of them are single, or if not, kung may family, isa lang yung may income because yung asawa nila is a stay-at-home, parent, right?
Yes.
And they're really being qualified based on one person, right, Chato?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have clients like that too. Na minsan yung wife lang, kasi yung husband, he doesn't want to be in the.
Yeah, he doesn't want his name. Or
Yeah.
minsan, yung isa hindi magandang credit. And
Yes.
then yung isa
So
lang
you
na
can do
asawa,
that
okay ang credit. So yes, Imelda, posible na pwede kang makabili ng bahay. Okay? Thanks, Ryan. And I know, and sometimes, like I said, medyo minsan sa Facebook, I don't see all of the questions right away. There's a little bit of a delay, but thanks, Ryan, for looking out at that. All right. So what we'll do is we'll take another quick break, and when we come back, we'll talk more about mortgages and, of course, our lovely celebrity home when Property Talks with Gisele Mirasol returns.
Property Talk. We'll be right back after some words from our friends.
Are you selling your home or buying one? Gee, you need help. Fast. Call 416-684-6442. Talk about mortgages, real estate, and everything along that line? Gee, you gotta have assistance. Call direct. 416-684-6442. Still bothered by a lot of questions? You need G. Call her now. 416-684-6442. And look for G. Sell. Your reliable realtor. Her name is synonymous to acquiring your dream home fast. Selling? It's still her. G. Sell. Gisele Mirasol of Remax Realty, Kingston Road, Ontario. Send your inquiries to GizelleMirasol@gmail.com. That's GIZELEMIRASOL@gmail.com.
Welcome to Comfort. Welcome to New Plaza Motel. Conveniently situated just outside the hustle and bustle of downtown Toronto, you can truly enjoy your stay with our capable staff at your service round the clock. Check-ins at 3 p.m. and checkouts at 11 a.m. For additional details and other concerns, visit our website at www.newplazamotel.ca. New Plaza Motel, 4584 Kingston Road, Toronto.
What's the purpose of your visit? Do you intend to stay long?
Questions. A lot of questions.
So, what's your concern? Do you have issues on student visa or super visa?
I want to know about family sponsorship.
Business immigration?
How about caregiver program?
Self-employed class?
Tell me more on PR and citizenship applications.
Skilled and temporary workers?
Please enlighten me on Express Entry. NQCIS has the answers. Northern Quest, Canadian Immigration Services.
Visit their website today, northernquest.ca, or better call them now at 647-302-3508.
NQCIS, your reliable partner to your bright future in Canada. Time for more informative discussions with our amazing speakers on Property Talk.
And welcome back again to Property Talks with Gisele Mirasol. We were just talking about all of the real estate changes that happened and mortgage changes that just happened, how the market was last year dito po sa Toronto and surrounding areas, and of course the new rules regarding the stress test and the hike of the interest rate based on 3 banks here sa Canada, which just happened 2 days ago basically.
Yeah.
So nung Friday lang po nila in-announce. But in the meantime, because we have Chato here, we will actually give you more information kung ano ba talagang ibig sabihin when the mortgage or the bank tells you meron yung insured and uninsured. Okay, so Chato, I'll let you explain that.
Yeah, so yung insured mortgages, those are basically less than 20%. Those people who put a down payment that is less than 20%. So automatic, it's automatic. Meron siyang insurance. It will the purchaser needs to buy CMHC default insurance if your down payment is less than 20%. So that's insured first. Then there's the uninsured. But still less than 20% down payment. These are the purchases that are less than $1 million property. And then there's the uninsured na more than 20% down payment. Those ones, hindi talaga siya, when you have a 20% down payment, you don't have to pay the CMHE. default insurance.
So basically what we're saying is the higher your down payment, okay, syempre mas gusto ng mga lenders yan kasi mas malaki yung dinadown mo na pera, okay? Although, so for the lenders, if you have a now let's be realistic, not everybody can afford 20% down payment. Masyadong malaki yun, masyadong mataas, right? Most Canadians can afford minimum 5%, 10% or 15%, for example, right?
Yes.
So therefore, if you have a down payment, like you said, of down payment less than 20%, ang nangyayari niyan is it's insurable. Tama?
Yes.
Okay. So ibig sabihin ng insurable is dahil dahil insurable siya dahil mas malaki ang risk ng mga lenders.
So what the lenders do is that they buy that insurance premium to insure their assets, yung pinapahiram nilang pera sa tao. They buy an insurance for that just in case you default, just in case the client cannot pay anymore.
Yeah, so
binibili nila yan para ma-prevent yung foreclosures or ma-prevent yung loss ng value ng bahay. So that's what the insurance is for. And then of course they pass that on to the clients, to the purchasers, because that's how they do business. They just pass that on to the clients who has 20%, less than 20%.
So yun po yung sinasabi po ni Chato na, when you're buying a home and you have less than 20% down payment, there is a CMHC, which is the Canadian Mortgage Housing Corporation, or GenWord, pretty much also called mortgage insurance, that you actually just pay na ini-include nila sa mortgage mo. Hindi mo siya masyadong ma-feel yung effect. Kasi in reality, it's still divided by 25 years, okay?
Yes.
So we will we have to show you figures exactly how that works to better explain that to you. But yung pang ibig sabihin ng insurable na mortgage, okay? Now, dun naman sa uninsurable, right? Tama?
Yun is yung more than 20%.
So bakit uninsurable siya kung meron kang 20% down, and bakit mas mataas pa minsan ang interest rate ng anybody who's putting more of a down payment, diba?
Yeah. So kasi because of these changes last year, OSFI, yung Office of the Superintendent, the regulator, they didn't allow the lenders to buy premiums anymore for those 20%. Those people who put in 20% down payment. So, ang ginagawa ngayon ng lenders is they just put it in the interest rate. Parang yun na yung insurance nila. So that's why when people have 20% down payment, china-charge nila ng mas mataas na interest rate.
So pretty much you're saying is the lender is taking a risk on. So for example, si DJ Ryan Pepper, bumili siya ng bahay worth 500,000, right? And nag-down siya ng 20% down payment,
100,000,
which is $100,000 ang down payment niya. So ngayon, itong lender A, pinahiram to si DJ Ryan. Okay? So ibig sabihin yan is itong lender A na to is taking a risk on Ryan. Kasi hindi insurable yung binili mong bahay na 500,000, tama? So kung may mangyari man yon, it's all up to the lender. Yung ba yan? Diba?
Yes.
Yun. Yeah. Whereas kung ang down payment mo is 5%, okay, and it's less, okay, so ang mangyayari niyan is ini-insure nila kasi kung mag-down payment ka, right, na mas mababa, they're definitely insuring yung $500,000 na worth ng bahay. So less risk siya sa lender. Okay, coverage siya na insurance.
Yes.
It's all about the insurance, it's all about the risk, right? So kaya mas mataas ang interest rate po nila. Hindi baliktad, you think that if you pay cash you get a better deal or if you get a bigger down payment, but that's not the case.
So that's why So that's why it's better to invest now. Okay, sorry.
What I mean is, kapag ganun is the agent will advise the buyer to give a lower down payment for that one.
Not necessarily, because the higher your down payment, ibig sabihin yung monthly mo will also be less, right? So mas
about the insurance.
Oh yes, so for example, Chato will explain to you ito yung benefits mo if you have a 5% down payment or if you have a 20% down payment. So at less than 20%, you don't pay that mortgage insurance premium that you have to pay. So that's one of the benefits, right? At the same time that your monthly will be less, or otherwise your affordability mo is kung less than 20%, then kung saan ka komportable. We don't want you to be house poor as well, right, Chato?
And I guess it's more applicable for those people who are waiting to save for 20% down. Well, it's now the right time to buy. You don't have to wait to save the 20%. Kasi, as I said, interest rates are higher for those who put a down payment of interest rate. Although your monthly mortgage payments will be lower, maybe around $200 lower than
monthly, right?
Monthly pay, rather than those people who buy with 5% down. But if you buy now, you have to take into account the time as well that passed na tumaas na yung value ng bahay mo. Kahit ngayon ka na bumili with a 5% down, mas mataas ang mortgage payments mo. Tapos, if you're saving for 20% and then you buy after 5 years, yung value na itinaas ng bahay mo, that is still higher than the lower mortgage payments that you will have if you buy with 20%.
I agree. So if you have $25,000 right now, so you can, that's the 5% of 500,000, for example. Kung mag-iipon ka pa ng 75,000, it will take you, let's say, I don't know, 10 years or however long it is. Kasi ang tagal, maipon ng 75,000.
So sayang yung time.
So yung 10 years na time na yun, yung bahay na bili mong 500,000, and 10 years time is magkano na siya?
Yes,
so
just because you want to save on default insurance, right?
Exactly. So, and in the meantime, let's be realistic. Saan ka nakatira during that 10 years? Nagrerenta ka ba? May binabayaran ka ba? So we talked to you about all of this and how this affects you, okay? And definitely, Charo and I, we actually speak to clients, and every scenario is different.
Yes.
So we provide you with a one-on-one service, or appointment, and that way free po yan, wala pong bayad. And
wala naman bayad.
And the good wala pong bayad. Ang maganda po to sa real estate, hindi po namin kayo binebentahan talaga. Kasi in reality, this is a big investment.
It's not like candy lang na
hindi
binibili.
Hindi lang tayo pupunta ng store tapos bili ka na. Ayun ha? Hindi. So this is a whole process and everything. And like you, we understand this is everybody's dream. Okay, is to acquire your own home. Di ba, Ryan?
Yes.
Yan. So, kinakailangan yan. And then, ang trabaho ho namin is to assist you fulfill that dream. So, whether if this is the right time, let's see what we can help you. If not, if it's 2 years or 5 years from now, then we will guide you on how to get there. Okay? Ayun.
Yeah, especially with those who need guidance.
That's right.
With the credit scores.
Exactly. And you know what? Ang maganda po dito sa Canada, libre po magtanong.
Yes,
okay?
libre.
So, wag po kayong mahiya kung sakaling because and I know that yes, a lot of your friends will assist you, or there might be some guidance, pero what I would suggest is sometimes as well, you don't know if that information might be misleading or not, right? Maybe they did not have a good experience and they might have a negative comment about it, so again, speak to, every scenario is different. You don't know, baka yung kausap mo hindi maganda yung credit nila, kaya hindi sila ma-approve.
Yeah.
And that's the case, right? So maybe, so it's better to speak to myself or to Chato, right? Kung may mga tanong kayo, and that way we can guide you through it. And I just want to say, hey, David, how are you? Thanks for listening here as well. And and Chato, there's another thing that the change that you would like to mention as well. Yung sa mga, I think, mga over.
Yes. So there's a new product. Well, it's not new product, but there's a product out there that caters to 55-year-old.
55 and older. Yes.
Mga homeowners. So these people, sometimes they want to get the value of their home earlier.
Okay.
So they can actually access the value of their home up to 55% of the value of their home right now.
So why would they want the value of their home? Kasi magre-retire na sila, I guess?
Yes,
or
magre-retire na sila, or they want to invest in another property to rent out, or if they want to invest in securities and stocks, or if they want to help,
gusto mo padala sa Pilipinas. Diba?
Or na nila, parang, anong tawag
pang security, pang retirement.
Yeah, so this one, you don't have to pay monthly. You don't have to pay anything monthly.
So, kinakailangan ba na reverse mortgage ang tawag na? So, kinakailangan ba na bayad na yung bahay? Yung buong mortgage?
No. So, what they'll do is if we apply for the reverse mortgage, yung mismong yung lender, they will pay out the house if it's not paid out yet.
Okay.
So they'll be the first one in the, yung sila yung unang utang mo. Kumbaga, para pag umalis ka na sa bahay na yon or namatay or
something happened. And it's true and life happens, right? Kung halimbawa somebody passed away who's the homeowner, right? So silang unang babayaran.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So halimbawa
pag binenta na ng mga anak mo yung bahay, then babayaran naman yung
I see.
Yeah.
So kumbaga in the meantime, para nakukuha mo yung pera.
Yes.
You're getting the money first right away.
You can get it lump sum or monthly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's usually these people, they use it. Like for example, pag retired na kasi yung pension is not enough for their lifestyle. Let's say they're so used to their lifestyle na 10,000 a month na expenses, right?
And then your pension is only giving you not even 2,000, right? So halimbawa.
So this is where they access,
the funds, right?
Funds. So it's really good to have a house kasi this way too, pag matanda ka na, it will help you out.
Yeah. So if you want to travel or if you wanted to
and there's
give money,
no monthly mortgage payments.
So so just to make sure I understand here quickly,
and it's very easy to be approved.
So halimbawa, DJ Ryan bought it, at 200,000 10 years ago, and then now it's worth,
$1 million.
$1 million. So kahit na may utang ako, babayaran nila lahat yon. And how much can I take out?
55 up to 55%, depends on your age. So
depends on your age.
Yeah. So pag 55 years old ka, mas maliit doon. But if you're
kung mas matanda
70,
ka na,
you can access up to 55.
So kahit 55% of $1 million, that's $550,000 that I can take.
That's so cheap.
And I can take and run away with it. Ganun ba yun? So but kinakailangan po, you have to be 55 years old and up, right? Yes. And this is good for...
And no mortgage payments. That's
no mortgage payments. Wala kang babayaran monthly.
No, so the cash flow is, it will really
help
your cash flow.
So nasa yun na lang yun. So basically, they're just... pretty much the lender, the reverse mortgage, they're just pretty much buying on the fact that your house has already made money through equity.
Yeah, and then of course when you decide to leave that house or in the long run you go to heaven,
yes,
the value of the house still rises, so they still get
so because in reality, I mean, marami po tayong mga mga kababayan na bumili po ng bahay noon at malaki na po yung pinundar nila, na bahay at tumaas na po ang value, right? Yeah. So that's good. So good to know about the reverse mortgage. So if you have any questions as well with regards to mortgage or the reverse mortgage, Chato, maybe you can let all our listeners know what number and where can we best reach you.
Yes, so you can best reach me through my mobile phone, 647-885-1470. Oh, 647-885-1470. Or you can call Giselle. She has all my...
I have her
contact details. Or
I know where her
Facebook.
office is.
I have a Facebook page.
So invite everybody. What's your Facebook page?
My name, Chato Tungo. That's it.
So that's CHATO
and TUNGOL.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay. And if by any chance, if you want to get a hold of her as well, another easy way, you can go to my website, soldbyg.com, SOLDBYG.com, and there you can message me as well, or you can go to my Facebook page, Gisele Mirasol Remax Realtor. So I would like to invite everybody to like our page as well. So myself and Chato, right? And you can definitely send us a message there.
Yes.
All right. So now, wow, we are almost running out of time, and I know DJ Ryan Pepper has a guest here. But just before we go, let's talk about a little bit of a drum roll here as we talk about...
Wait, drum roll?
Celebrity homes.
Wait.
Sige, Ryan, ulitin natin. Drum roll, DJ. Ayan po, ating mga listeners, and to all of you listening, who is this famous celebrity that we are talking about today? We have none other than Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah. So Ellen DeGeneres actually has a house in Montecito, California. Okay. It was originally listed for $45 million back in March, and ang trend po ng mga celebrity homes, hindi po siya agad nabebenta. Okay? Ngayon po, binabaan na po niya ang presyo. So instead of $45 million, it has dropped down to $39.5 million.
So cheap.
in November. Kayang-kaya pa rin, DJ Ryan?
Barya lang yan.
Barya lang yan. Yan. Sabi nga niya last time, ang nakatira, quarters to ng mga ng mga trabahador mo.
Mga dogs ganyan.
Ng mga aso. Ngayon pets naman.
Pets.
Mali mo, it is
or lalagyan ng mga pagkain ng mga pets ko.
Ay, lalagyan sa pagkain ng pets Okay.
Storage.
Well, you won't have any problem because this property is 17 acres. It has a dense vegetation and has a view of the ocean. Oh, yan. So yung mga aso mo, titingin sa habang kumakain sila, they have a view of the ocean.
Fine dine pa yun.
Fine dining pa yun. Lalagyan natin sila ng bow tie, ha? Okay. And it has luxury amenities as well. So it includes fountains, sculptures, my tennis court, an entertainment pavilion, boat, full swimming pool, and a lap pool. Oh, yung lap pool mo hindi para sa'yo, para sa aso mo.
No, for goldfish.
Ay, para sa goldfish.
Goldfish ko.
Para sa goldfish mo. Okay yan na. Ito kasi is actually an Italian-style home. It has a 1934 architecture by Wallace Frost. And actually, Ellen DeGeneres and syempre yung kanyang partner, si Portia de Rossi, they purchased it in 2013 for $26.5 million. And they began renovating it. So just to give you more info, it has 6 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. Of course, you have the formal dining room, media room, a library, and a total of 9 fireplaces.
Oh my God.
Kasi kulang ang isa. Even though you have 6 bedrooms and living room.
It's not even that cold there.
No, it's not. So, but you know what? For fun, let's have, because Santa might have a chance to, instead of going to 1 fireplace, he'll go to 9 fireplaces, right? And it includes as well stone wall beam ceilings and Italian tile floor. Actually, si Ellen DeGeneres is one of the people that really believes in real estate. She does actually buy homes and flips them. In 2012, she and Portia, they had this Coldwater Canyon property, and they sold it to Ryan Seacrest for $37.5 million. In 2014 as well, they sold a Quincy Jones design home sa Napster founder Sean Parker for $55 million. Wow. So really, this is almost like a hobby to her, right? Real estate, best sound investment. Celebrities are doing it, we're doing it as well. But this is, in reality, it's not just for investment. It's really for your own self. Like you work hard for your money rather than paying somebody else and yung monthly mo, at least it's going to you.
And it's a forced savings.
It is. And then you know what though,
to
be honest with you, with anything, like you make it work, your lifestyle changes, but iba po yung feeling, and Chato, you can attest to this, to go home to your own home.
Yes.
Knowing that it's yours. And the fact that you can do anything you want with it. Right?
Or not do anything.
Not do anything. And you don't have to do anything, but when you go home, at least you can say this is my home,
Yes.
right?
But if you do something, it will go up. The price will go up.
Yes, you can renovate it and you can do something about it, right? Ayan po. So that is actually our episode for today. Wow, Chato, you survived.
I did.
Hindi naman nakakatakot, di ba? Hindi naman. Ayun. Kasi, pagkausap mo kami ni Ryan Pepper.
I know.
Nakakatakot.
Nakakatakot talaga.
See?
Oo nga.
Pagkausap mo kami, and you know what, everybody, we want to make all of our guests feel welcome and be here. And thank you for being here, Chato.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. And I hope all our listeners, you learned something today, especially with the new mortgage rules. Guys, it's not as scary as you think, that it is 5% now or 5.14% as the bank mentioned for the interest rate. I know it's high compared to the 3.29 that we've been spoiled and used to, and less than under 3% the last 8 years. But definitely sometimes, of course, everything goes up, right? Interest rate goes up, minimum wage goes up, and now mortgage rates goes up.
That's just life, It changes in status quo, of course.
Yes.
It's sometimes scary, but this will help the market too
in general. In the long run. I mean,
it will stabilize the market.
We foresee that the real estate market, it will go up slowly a little bit, not as drastic as last year, but again, we're just in the correctional phase. The bubble that everybody's waiting for, there is no such thing as a bubble, right?
Not in Canada.
Not in Canada.
Not right now.
It's definitely still a good investment overall. If you have any questions, comments, give us a call, okay? And or message me. So once again,
have a happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. And of course, we'll be back for our next episode Ano ba ngayon? Today is January 14. On January 28th, again, come back and listen to us sa PinoyRadio.com. And that's once again, maraming salamat. Have a great day, everybody. This is Giselle Mirasol of Property Talks. Everybody, thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions about this show, just go to my website again, soldbyg.com, and I can even send you links from there, okay? 12 to 1. Once again, this is Giselle Mirasol of Property Talks. Have a good day, everyone. Bye!
And that concludes another edition of your weekly show, Property Talks, with Miss G, Giselle Mirasol. Until then, we hope you can join us again for another fruitful conversation, another educational discussion. Property Talks on PinoyRadio.com.
Are you selling your home or buying one? Gee, you need help fast. Call 416-684